Welcome to Stories Lost Forever, the place where we explore stories the world almost forgot. Today, we travel to one of the most remote and mysterious islands on Earth, Easter Island, or Rapa Nui as the locals call it. Far out in the Pacific Ocean, this tiny island holds secrets that have fascinated historians, explorers, and travelers for centuries. Towering statues, hidden ruins, and stories of a lost civilization make Easter Island one of the most intriguing places in the world. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Your support allows us to keep bringing these forgotten stories back to life. Easter Island is small, just 63 square miles, yet is scattered with nearly 900 Moai statues. Some statues are over 30 feet tall, and the largest weigh more than 80 tons. How did the island's small population carve, transport, and erect these massive figures without modern tools? How did they create hundreds of unique statues and place them across the island on ceremonial platforms called ahu? These questions have puzzled people for centuries and continue to inspire curiosity. The first settlers arrived over 1,000 years ago, sailing hundreds of miles from Polynesia. They discovered a lush island full of forests, fresh water, and birds. Life was not easy, and survival required careful planning, cooperation, and ingenuity. These settlers built villages, cultivated crops, and over generations carved the moai. Each statue represented an important ancestor or chief, a guardian for the living, and a symbol of the community's spiritual connection. The moai were carved from volcanic stone at Reino Raraku, a quarry that still holds hundreds of unfinished statues. Some figures were enormous, weighing up to 80 tons. Without wheels or draft animals, moving these statues required incredible skill and teamwork. Oral traditions passed down through generations suggest that the Moai walked to their final locations, swaying slowly from side to side. Modern experiments show this was possible, but would have required remarkable patience, coordination, and strength. Each Moai is unique. Some have long faces with deep-set eyes. Others wear red stone hats called pakeo. Some stand on ahu platforms, while others stand alone. Their placement was intentional. Some face inland to watch over villages and crops, while others face the ocean, perhaps honoring ancestors who came by sea. The careful orientation suggests a sophisticated understanding of space, purpose, and community. The Rapa Nui had a complex social system. Leaders and priests organized labor to carve and move the moai. Villages were built with stone foundations, storage spaces, and ceremonial areas. Gardens were protected with stone walls, and water was carefully managed. Life on the island was intertwined with spiritual belief. Every action had meaning connected to ancestors and the gods. Legends say the Moai held mana, a spiritual energy that blessed the land, protected the people, and influenced nature. Rituals included offerings, chants, and dances performed at sunrise or sunset. The Moai were not merely monuments. They were living symbols of protection and guidance. Over time, the forests of Easter Island disappeared. Some believe trees were cut to move the moai, while others think they were used for fuel or building. The loss of trees caused soil erosion, making farming harder. Scarcity of resources may have led to conflict, the toppling of statues, and social upheaval. The arrival of Europeans in the 18th century brought further challenges. Diseases, slavery, and cultural disruption changed the island forever. Yet, even today, the Moai stand, silent witnesses to an extraordinary civilization. Some Moai align with celestial events. Certain statues mark the rising or setting sun during solstices, guiding planting and ceremonial activities. This shows that the Rapa Nui observed the sky carefully and understood natural cycles. These alignments hint that the Moai had spiritual or even astronomical significance. Archaeological studies reveal more about daily life. Tools made of stone and bone were used for carving. Villages and ceremonial sites were carefully planned. The islanders fished, farmed, and maintained a culture deeply connected to nature. The Moai were central to this life, linking the community to their ancestors and the spiritual world. The Moai also tell stories of leadership and society. Each statue represents someone important, reminding the living of responsibility, respect, and tradition. Standing among them, you can feel the connection between generations, the care it took to create something lasting, and the belief in the power of the past. Legends speak of mystery and magic. Some describe statues moving on their own, guided by unseen forces. Others tell of strange lights above the Moai at night. Were these symbolic, or did they reflect real experiences? We may never know, but they add to the wonder of the island. Easter Island teaches lessons about ingenuity and cooperation. A small, isolated population built massive statues without modern machines. They organized, planned, and executed projects that still amaze today. The Moai remind us what determination, teamwork, and belief can achieve. Religion and spirituality were central. Ceremonies around the Moai included offerings, chants, and dances. Ahu platforms were not just foundations for statues. They were centers of community life, spirituality, and ceremony. Every carving, placement, and detail had meaning, connecting the living to ancestors and the land. The island is also a warning. The loss of forests and resources shows the fragility of ecosystems. The decline of the Rapa Nui population demonstrates the consequences of environmental mismanagement. Today, the island stands as a monument to human creativity and a lesson in sustainability. Modern technology reveals more mysteries. Ground surveys, drones, and excavations show hidden statues, underground carvings, and ancient paths. Every discovery adds to our understanding, yet new questions remain. How did they carve and transport so many statues? Why were some arranged in specific patterns? What secrets about society, religion, or navigation remain hidden? Despite research, the Moai continue to inspire wonder. Tourists and researchers alike feel the magic of the island. It is a place where history is alive, where every stone has a story and imagination meets reality. The Moai remind us that the past is never truly gone. If you are enjoying this journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. Every click helps bring more lost stories to life and supports the uncovering of secrets that the world almost forgot. The Rapa Nui also developed intricate social and political systems. Chiefs were responsible for managing resources, directing labor for Moai construction, and maintaining the spiritual welfare of the community. The priests, or tupuna, acted as intermediaries between the living and the ancestors, performing ceremonies to ensure harmony. This structured society allowed the community to tackle monumental tasks, such as carving and transporting massive statues, despite limited technology. Legends of moving statues inspired respect and cooperation. Children grew up learning these stories, internalizing lessons about patience, teamwork, and respect for their environment. The myths and rituals intertwine with everyday life, shaping culture and reinforcing communal values. Over time, however, the island faced ecological challenges. Deforestation reduced available resources, and soil erosion made farming more difficult. Some historians believe that this environmental stress, combined with internal disputes, led to a decline in population and social upheaval. Moai were sometimes toppled in rivalries, yet these acts were also spiritual statements, reflecting changes in belief and power structures. Modern technology continues to reveal the secrets of Easter Island. Ground-penetrating radar, drones, and excavations have uncovered previously unknown statues, underground carvings, and ancient pathways. Each discovery deepens our understanding, showing a complex civilization with sophisticated planning, astronomical knowledge, and deep spiritual life. The Moai remain enigmatic. Some seem positioned to mark celestial events, while others are placed in patterns that suggest symbolic or clan-based significance. These alignments hint at an advanced understanding of astronomy and geography, woven seamlessly into cultural and spiritual practices. As we walk among the Moai today, we can see the echoes of Rapa Nui life, the devotion, the labor, the rituals, and the mysteries that endured for centuries. These statues are not just relics. They are storytellers, preserving the past for those willing to look, listen, and wonder. The story of Easter Island is a reminder of human creativity, ingenuity, and resilience. It shows the importance of balance with nature, with society, and with the past. And as long as we continue exploring and sharing these stories, the lessons and wonders of Rapa Nui will never be forgotten. Even centuries later, the Moai stand tall, carrying the stories of Rapa Nui into the future. They remind us that the past still speaks to those willing to listen. Some mysteries are meant to be discovered, shared, and remembered forever, and Easter Island is one of the most remarkable examples of that enduring truth. If you enjoyed this journey into the secrets of Easter Island, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Stories Lost Forever, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another story that the world almost forgot. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which mystery would you like us to uncover next?